right. What up, TMS family, and welcome to another edition of the Too Much Show. Today is 2nd, 2021, and here on the Too Much Show, it's always real talk by real people. And with me today, I have my host,
Mr. Jones, aka Sam Jones, and Mr. Come First because you gotta respect me. Drink water, live longer. And my co-host today.
Hey, here's your boy T, one half of Sports Talk T and Josh.
And it's your boy Josh from Sports Talk Tan Josh. Thanks for having me.
How's everybody doing? This is Devore from the Not for Debate podcast.
How you doing?
Welcome. All right, let's get into the shit, man.
I know, right?
All right, but hold on. Before we get into the shit and everything, hold on, Mr. DeVore, sir. Go ahead and let the people know. First of all, all your tags and everything, your hashtags, your links. They can find you. What podcast you from?
Okay, like I said earlier, I'm the host of the Not for Debate podcast. It's basically just an uncensored sports talk, typical podcast. We recently just entered into the high school sports realm, so we're going to be having special guest high school future college prospects on our show in the near future, where you can follow us on Twitter. YouTube is Not for Debate podcast, and go ahead and like our Facebook page at the Not for Debate podcast.
That's what's
Okay.
up.
That's what's up, bro.
Appreciate that.
Definitely.
You said that's simple.
All right.
We're gonna have some fucking fun today.
Okay. No hold bar. Okay.
Pretty much. So, gentlemen,
I'm pissed off.
let's talk about the NFL draft, gentlemen. Yeah, NFL draft, gentlemen. How do y'all feel about it?
That shit was long as hell. I thought that joint was gonna
Which
be fast.
team?
All right. You want us to say what's our best and worst? Like what we think could have went better?
Yeah. I apologize about that. Yeah, what teams do you feel like had a good draft? What teams do you feel had a bad draft? And who just had an ugly draft?
Oh, okay. Well, I sort of disagree. I sort of disagree with a few picks in the first round. Like, for example, the Falcons pick. I know Pitts is a hell of a talent, but I think they should have traded that pick and got more defensive players.
I 1000% agree with that.
And even though the Bengals picked a wide receiver, Chase, he's good. Still think they should address the offensive line issue.
Yeah,
I think they should have got dude from Oregon. I think they should have got dude from Oregon. But also, maybe this is a little high take. Maybe the Broncos. I think they should have got Justin Fields.
Yes, I was just.
I agree.
I think they should have got Justin Fields, but they went with a corner, which was okay. They trying to rebuild that no-fly zone. So
We know what the need is, though. But go ahead.
okay, and the good. Let me see the good. The Eagles finally got a wide receiver. Hopefully they don't whiff on this pick. They bad at picking wide receiver.
That ain't gonna be his fault.
No shot at team. No shot at your team. Let me see. The 49ers did a good pick. The whole Mac Jones, that was all a smoke screen.
Smoke screen from the get-go.
Smoke screen. And Trey Lance might have the best setup because he's not rushed to get in. Garoppolo going to start. Good coach, good culture, good team. So Trey Lance, I think, is in a great position in the draft. I'm trying to think of picks. I'm going to say that's it for now. Off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'm going with
Chicago. Because the rumor mills, I don't know if you all have heard. I just wanted to say real to add on to what Josh said. The rumor mill is New Deal trying to work out a deal to bring Jimmy G back to New England.
Ooh, okay. Oh, that he'd fit perfect in the Patriots system.
Mm-hmm.
That was after they selected Mac Jones.
He would.
That's interesting.
That was when I read it.
Was this before the draft?
Go ahead. It might have been before the draft. I think it was like the day before the draft. They were trying to get him over there.
Okay, because at this point, I think it's signed, sealed, and delivered. At this point, Jimmy G is going to be a free agent.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Well, Jimmy G got ball out so he can get that payday. He'd be okay. He got ball out this
year. He ain't coming back with the Niners.
No, it's over, man.
Nah, not at all. Well, he already got the payday initially when they shipped him over there and they signed him to that, what is it, 120, 130 million dollar deal.
Yep.
You know, he took that straight to the bank. Took Kiara Mia out to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Got that golf, you know.
Yeah, man. That's why we call him Jimmy G String, porn star Jimmy.
Porn star Jimmy.
Exactly. You know?
Yeah, man.
Like I said, I can't blame him. Look like a nice piece of ass, so you know, it is what it is. He's high value. Okay.
Man, he had his woman for the night. He enjoyed her company.
He tried to catch Gronk record.
Man, hey, Mr. Jones.
Yeah, catch Gronk.
Exactly, Mr. Jones. Thanos is over there in Vegas right now. But go ahead, Tay.
All right. If I had to go with the draft, Chicago did a good draft because they finally made up for that Mitch Trubisky bullshit they've been doing. Yeah, it's all up to coaching for real. But
you think that's still staying to?
Say again.
Lady Freeze. Is that me?
I say you think Justin Fields stands a chance as a Chicago Bear?
Depends on coaching.
Okay.
Depends on coaching. I agree with the. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get it out of the way. I love what the Denver Broncos did. I'm not gonna lie.
Stay petty. Head. Hey, I know Cowboys fans is, and they
sick.
I'm like, let me be petty. Let me go ahead and get it out the way. I love what the Denver Broncos did by blocking.
I'm sure.
Certain. And I like what Baltimore did too, addressing the wide receiver and defensive side of the ball picks. And if I had to go with one more team on the good side, I'd probably say Tampa. A lot of people slept on that Tampa draft. Okay. They addressed what they need. And then if I go with the bad, and you know, the Green Bay Packers is gonna be bad because it don't matter what happened. Aaron Rodgers gone, so it don't even matter. They was trying to draft like to keep him. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen.
Fuck, is disrespectful.
I was about to say I'll talk about that in a little bit. All right, Mr. DeVore, what do you have for us?
Well, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I felt like the Dallas Cowboys had an excellent draft. They bring in Micah Parsons with their first round pick. Obviously, Sean Lee ended up retiring for the Cowboys. Leighton Vander Esch, he can't stay healthy. And to be honest with you, after the Dak Prescott mega deal that he got, somebody was going to end up leaving. I thought it was going to be Ezekiel Elliott, but it's looking like it's going to be Jalen Smith if they can't figure out what they're going to do if Leighton Vander Esch can't stay healthy. But they established a whole bunch of needs. I know the Cowboys fans are a little bit upset about not selecting Patrick Surtain, but I really like Kelvin Joseph from Kentucky and the cornerback they got late. Nashton Wright, 6'4" corner. Like the things that Dallas Cowboys fans need to understand, they got a defensive coordinator and Dan Quinn that was with the Seattle Seahawks that run a lot of cover 3. So I felt like Patrick Surtain wasn't exactly a need for them. But as far as my bad, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Houston Texans. I know they didn't have a lot of draft capital, but they should have at least hit on picks that they had, and they ended up going with a quarterback with their third round pick, and then drafting basically just random offensive pieces that they didn't even need. So, but I think probably my most questionable pick will probably be the Jacksonville Jaguars trading back into the first round and getting Travis Etienne. I really like James Robinson for the Jaguars, and I felt like they should have spent that second first round pick, especially if you traded back into the first round, on more of a quality player of need that they possibly may have had it on defense.
Okay. I forgot about the Texans.
Absolutely.
They had a terrible drive.
The Texans are no longer.
Yeah, the Texans had, I feel like the Detroit Lions did as well. Mr. Jones, you got it.
The Lions had a good pick, bro. They got a future Hall of Famer, the top prospect.
They got but here's the thing. Yeah, but you said good pick though. I'm talking about entire draft. You know what I mean? Like that team. Yeah. It is what it is.
The Detroit Lions draft wasn't that bad.
The worst team is in the city I live in. The Vegas Raiders drafted like shit.
Now y'all drafted players. I think y'all overdrafted. I think y'all overdrafted people like would still be there in the later rounds. Y'all got them early, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you know, I'm Cowboys, blue and silver. And shout out to get Michael Parsons too. Harrisburg, PA native, man. I got a lot of family there. Sorrento's on him. But other than that, I thought the Washington football team had a good pick, especially their first round pick, because I think it fit their scheme very well. And that dude was a tackling machine in college.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Jets had an overall great draft. I thought they had a lot of needs too.
Oh, I think the NFC East is good. I mean, the AFC East is getting better. Like with draft, like Miami. New England had a good draft, and Buffalo is Buffalo, Bills Mafia. But I think that the AFC East is getting better.
I didn't particularly like the J.C. Horn.
Yeah. You talking about the Panthers?
Yeah, I didn't like that pick. The Patriots. I think the Patriots. Mac Jones might be a steal for the Patriots. The dude body shaped like Tom Brady.
Oh man,
he's slow like Tom Brady.
Yeah,
please don't
he's
stop.
Accurate like Tom Brady.
Stop.
Come on, MT. You got to admit, Tom Brady. Tom Brady 40-yard dash.
Know what you about to?
Tom Brady.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not saying that it doesn't, but please, we're not going to do this comparison. Please stop. We're not going to be like the new age people in the social media era and everything, where they want to do side by side picks and all that. Yes, as far as physique, who was the last successful at transition to the NFL?
He threw 85% last year. He threw 85%.
And this is for the entire panel.
What was the question?
Can you repeat the question?
Who was the last Alabama quarterback to transition to the NFL and have success?
None.
Not even Joe Namath, really.
Yeah, Alabama.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
But that's how, if you say it like that, correlation, that's how I feel about the Bears pick. Like when the last time the Bears had a successful quarterback?
Never.
I always say Sid Luckman.
Who was the last Bears great quarterback? Yeah, we have to go back in time. We got to get a time machine.
1940. World War II era. Pretty much.
Oh. You gonna have that one Chicago Bears fan that's gonna say Jay Cutler. You gonna have
Jay Cutler. Well, Jay Cutler probably is the last good consistent quarterback they had.
He was terrible, bro. I'm not.
Nah, Jay Cutler was probably the most consistent.
He took him to the playoffs.
He took him to the playoffs.
I was about to say that he wasn't terrible.
He wasn't. I wouldn't say Jay Cutler was terrible. I would say he just wasn't great.
Yeah, he just had an attitude problem.
In that playoff game, they would have made it to the Super Bowl.
You said they had who in that playoff game?
If he would have played,
if he didn't get hurt,
they still would have.
They would have
lost. Nah, they still would have lost, but it just would have been closer. It just would have been a better game, a more entertaining game. That's all. I'm messing with you, bro. I'm messing with you.
Nah, I mean, honestly, the team that I think people are sleeping on who had a good draft and I think is actually going to be scary this upcoming season is the Arizona Cardinals. So you brought over J.J. Watt in the offseason. They signed somebody else, and then they turned around and they went and beefed up the defense in the draft as well. They addressed some linebacker concerns. They drafted a safety. And on the offensive side, I feel like they went out, either they got another wide receiver or they got a corner, another running back. Sorry, my phone is updating right now, so all my notes right now are stuck into my phone. So I'm trying to. Yeah, there it is. Yep. So I'm literally just trying to go off of memory right now. The Cowboys, I feel like we salvaged, with Surtain being stolen from us. Because when the Denver Broncos did that, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I was pissed. I cut the fucking draft off. When the Denver Broncos announced that Surtain was going to be drafted by them, I cut the shit off. And I was just like, I'll wake up in the morning.
I thought it was Justin Fields for sure.
Here's the thing. I thought it was too. And when they said Patrick Surtain Jr., I cut the draft off. I was like, at this point,
they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Exactly. The biggest issue.
Yeah, that dude left the room.
After that, though, it showed a lack of respect for the Eagles. They more scared of the Giants than the Eagles by making that move. Because if they wouldn't made that move with them, the Giants would have got him for sure. The Giants would have got the Alabama receiver for sure.
They're not worried about Philly. Philly's cupboards are bare right now. That's why I was surprised that they decided they wanted to pick Devontae Smith. They should have just traded back, and they could have got multiple picks in the second round if they wanted to, and they could have been at least somewhat of competitive in 2021.
Exactly.
One thing about the Cowboys I ain't like, though, I thought they should have drafted an old lineman in the second round, because they are getting old and broke down. But other than that, I do like that we got a lot of edge rushers and stuff, and we got a possible middle linebacker because, LVE is always hurt. Sean Lee is gone.
Here's the thing with Jalen. Well, here's the thing with Jalen. I think Jalen went on ahead and restructured his contract so he gets more of a signing bonus than he does with the annual salary. So, but yeah, with LVE, once again, we continue to do the same thing, which is draft linebackers who are good but have injury problems. It goes all the way back to Dat Win. You know what I mean? Dat Win was definitely a great linebacker, but he also had issues. And then Sean Lee, coming into his career, he started having, a lot of injuries and things like that. The Michael Parsons thing, one of the things that I'm hearing from people is saying, oh, well, he's a head case, he's a nut case. The only thing that I read up on was a hazing incident or something like that from him at Penn State, which he was cleared of. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It is what it's college. You're going to do dumb shit. I don't understand. That's what I'm saying.
May I ask a question, but real quick about y'all Dallas Cowboys fans? You
go
think it would have been better for the Cowboys to trade back in the draft and possibly draft Christian Barmore, the defensive tackle, over picking Michael Parsons?
No, Michael Parsons was highest rated.
No, because I was about to say that. And Parsons, here's the thing. I feel like he's going to serve as a dual threat. I feel like he could jump into that edge rusher mode when needed. And he was one of the highest rated as far as being able to cover the run and cover the pass as well. So you need that dual threat, especially with LVE going through his injuries and everything like that and Sean Lee retiring.
We got a question, too, from the people watching. Okay. Somebody said, why did the Jaguars pick a running back?
Who knows?
Well, they didn't have a bad draft.
We just strictly talk about Travis Etienne, the Jaguars trading back into the first round and drafting Travis Etienne when you have James Robinson, who rushed for 1,000 and caught for like 350, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Maybe they working on a dual threat running back situation. I don't know. You got to ask Urban Myers.
Urban Myers trying to run out Ohio State offense.
That's the only thing I can think of logically.
Yeah. And here's another thing too. Can I just ask an obvious question? Why did it take so long for the Jaguars to turn in their pick? As if we all didn't know who they were going to draft.
Yeah, ESPN paid them too.
I'm about to say they selling it.
Man, they got to hype it up, man. They got to sell the draft, bro.
It was a ratings move all the way.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Any other time they pick that pick is going in automatic, and the contract.
Yeah, the first three should have went boom, 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 like 30 seconds.
Yeah, because the contracts be signed.
Yeah,
jerseys on sale, everything.
But for me, man, I feel like I know we talked about the Falcons earlier, and I know we got on them about getting Kyle Pitts. But the thing is, to me, they've always had, even if we go back to the Roddy White days when Michael Vick was there, I feel like they've always wanted to have a triple threat on offense. If it's two wide receivers, tight end, or if they wanted to have a good wide receiver, good tight end, good running back that could catch out the backfield. So I'm okay with them picking Kyle Pitts based off of them also in the second round and later rounds and everything like that, addressing some of their defensive needs as well. You know what I mean? They drafted a good safety with Richie Grant. They drafted, guy to San Diego State, a cornerback. Overall, I feel like the Falcons definitely had a well-balanced draft. They got another weapon on offense just in case if anything happens to Calvin Ridley or Julio Jones, because they've been getting a lot of inquiries about Julio Jones. People have been calling and everything like that, possibly trying to trade for him. So who knows what the future holds with that, especially if somebody's offering a lot of picks. But that's that. The only thing that I have an issue with out of the Cowboys draft is the gentleman that divorced on earlier. What is his name? What is it? Nashawn or something like that. First of all, this is once again you falling into the trap of being a Dallas Cowboys, being in the media, having the spotlight. Why are you comparing yourself to Richard Sherman, and you haven't even taken a NFL snap yet?
I can understand it because he's a big, long, lengthy corner, but he's slow, and Richard Sherman is not fast. So I can understand why you can see the comparison. And then again, Dan Quinn, he was the defensive coordinator with the Legion of Boom. So that's probably why they ended up selecting him in the first place, because they trying to recreate the Legion of Boom in Dallas.
Yeah, but stuff like this happen every year.
But that's not happening.
Like somebody who get drafted, they always compare themselves to someone who's already good in the league, a proven player in the league. It happens like every year.
Yeah. Hey, we'll go. Let's talk about these disrespectful ass Packers. They disrespectful as hell.
Hold on 1 second. I know. Hold on 1 second. But before we get to the Packers, I promise you we're gonna get to them. Can I ask y'all something? Why does the Houston Texans? Why do they have a GM? Because if y'all notice, first of all, their first pick was 67th. Next pick was 89th. You get what I mean? They have literally traded away everything, and they have absolutely nothing. And
that's from the previous administration.
Deshaun Watson,
previous manager.
You give us,
that's
fine. Their previous head coach.
Yeah, previous head coach / general manager combo. He pretty much left it. Yeah, he left it in fires. Like it was a sinking ship. So the next person pretty much is going to take a while for them to get back everything back together.
He jumped. Yeah, he jumped off the Titanic before he hit the iceberg. Like he just rolled. He's like, I see it, but I'm about to get up off it. Where you going? Home. So
pretty much. It was horrible. But I guess if we want to get to the ugliest part of the draft, and let's just go ahead and talk about it. It's got to be the fucking Green Bay Packers. First of all, Aaron Rodgers has been in the league.
Thank you.
Aaron Rodgers has been in the league for 16 seasons. 16. Obviously, he sat out his first 4. That's why, you didn't see him, because they were, letting Brett Favre and everything at the end of the season and everything make his decisions. But then you're telling me that the entire here's the thing, the entire 16 seasons that Aaron Rodgers was a Green Bay Packer, in the first round of the NFL draft, they won, not 2, not 3, not 4. 1 offensive skill player. And do you all know who that is by any chance?
Amari Rodgers.
Well, no. Amari Rodgers was even in the first round. He ended up being second or third. In the first round, it was Jordan Love, who supposedly is Aaron Rodgers' replacement.
You talking about in general? I thought you were talking about this draft.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
I'm just talking about in general. For the last 16 years, their first round pick, they have not drafted a offensive skill position player except for one time, which was Jordan Love. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think Devontae Adams was a second, third round pick.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like a second or third. I think it was a third.
Yeah, because I think they even got Jody Nelson late.
Yeah,
they did get Jordy Nelson late.
Yeah.
So,
but the Packers normally don't get top rank wide receivers like in draft in general. Most of the time they find people in the later rounds.
But here's the
develop
issue
them or Aaron Rodgers make them look good.
Hey, you might be right. Aaron Rodgers.
I'm about to say Aaron
Rodgers.
You can
catch Aaron Rodgers.
You know what I mean? Who the hell is this tight end they had last year?
Like people like you never heard of like have a good season because of Aaron Rodgers. Like I never heard of this guy. College.
Yeah.
Disrespectful as hell. He make a good host of Jeopardy. He might as well retire with their ass. He should.
So all right. So listen, here's a question that I have for the entire panel. Is it more likely that Aaron Rodgers gets traded? Because he said he's not stepping back out on the field. He's already told teammates, hold on, let me say this. He's already told teammates and everything that I'm not coming back. So what is a more likely scenario? He gets traded or he retires?
Retirement tour.
He gonna pull the breath off. Yeah, he gonna pull the breath off. He gonna retire and then sign with another team or something like that.
If he still want to play, that dude is living his life. He happy. Recently married.
Yeah, but if you got somebody like San Francisco ain't gonna do it. But if you got a team that's gonna want to win, he'll consider it.
The Dolphins.
He's throwing the team. I can see that.
No. He's throwing the team out there. Think about it like this. He's recently married, right? We all know everybody, you know, when you're thinking about retirement and everything, where do you go? You go down to Florida. Tom proved that. Okay. You go down there, you get you your big house in Florida, and you live your life. But the thing is, the Dolphins were 10-6 last season. This is with them having two quarterbacks played last year. The defense is already there. You got two stellar corners. The D line is there. Your linebackers are decent. And then on the offensive side, you have some playmakers. You probably need to add maybe one more piece if Aaron Rodgers is going to come there. Honestly, I could see him as a Dolphin. I would love to see him as a Dolphin, actually.
What team you think will give like a king's ransom? Or what type of trade will make the Packers consider trading them? Like
the Dolphins.
Yeah, it might be the Dolphins.
The Dolphins?
We got multiple first round picks for the next couple of years.
Yeah. They're in a good position.
Yep.
Yeah.
They do.
Because for me to even consider, you have to give me a bunch of first rounds and a proven player. At least one proven player.
You can't, because Aaron Rodgers holds all the eggs in the basket. Yeah. If you either trade me or I'm not going to play. Yeah. So I suggest you take what you can get at this point and keep it moving.
You know who else is a sleeper team? I mean, it might be a shot in the dark. I think the Saints might do it.
Ooh, the Saints.
Who's the quarterback?
To be determined. That's cool.
To be determined. To be
determined. Compete.
Right now they try to say it's Jameis, but they saying open.
Can compete with Jameis.
Yeah, but now they're saying it might be a competition between him and Hill because they did give Hill that big ass contract.
No. I thought the 49ers
were going to make
that
big ass contract. I'm gonna be honest with you. That contract that Taysom Hill got is more fugazi than Ace Hood Rolex that he got. Okay, it is.
Oh man, no.
I'm gonna be honest. No, it's so many stipulations in that contract. So when you look at it, you know what I'm saying, when you look at it from a bird's eye view, all you see is this big ass number. Oh my gosh, he got $100 million contract. It's so many things that he has to meet that if he's not the starting quarterback, like incentives, like how many passing yards he has to have, how many touchdowns he has to have, how many games he has to play in that season to earn that actual annual salary. And it's basically set up where it's in favor of the Saints, where if he doesn't perform, they could cut him and not have any penalties from cutting
him. Slave deal.
So that's exactly what it is. I mean, I don't mind it. Hell, he's white, so I don't mind it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They've been doing this to us for years, so I don't have a problem with it.
This guy.
It's about time. Shoot, it's about time. Give me my 1 year, $10 million guarantee. You keep your little fake little $100 million contract that they only gonna pay you $5 million of once you fuck up. That's fine.
So y'all really think Aaron Rodgers is gonna go somewhere else and play again?
Yeah, he gonna
absolutely.
Yeah, he will.
I don't think he's gonna retire. I don't think he's gonna
retire. Just one more. He gonna give him just one more. Because I don't see him playing 20 years and shit.
No,
he can play to at least.
I feel like if he goes to the, here's the thing. If he goes to a team like the Dolphins, who's in position now to compete, I feel like he will give at least 3 additional seasons. And his best bet would be to go to the Dolphins because I know you're the Saints, but I'm gonna tell. But here's the thing. Can I ask y'all something? What happened to the last quarterback that they said, a certain quarterback that wore the number 12 was scared to go to his division? Yes, that quarterback won in the regular season, but what happened in the playoffs? That man retired after TB12 played him in the playoffs, okay? He said, you know what? This is it for me. I got to hang it up. So at the end of the day, Aaron Rodgers, he don't want that smoke. He don't want to see Tom and them twice and then again in the playoffs. He don't want to do that.
Yeah, he never beats Tom.
Oh, man. Don't.
Oh, man, don't what? Come on, Josh. Come on. What's up?
I understand Tom Brady is GOAT. But Tom Brady got a better setup.
Aaron Rodgers don't want that type of smoke.
The Packers. He just got a better setup.
Yeah, he got
it's a better setup. It's all about team. It's not also just a player.
Yeah. Plus that division sorry as hell. So
Which one? We talk about the NFC South or we talk about the NFC North? Because I feel like the North is going to be extremely competitive with the Bears and the Vikings.
The NFC North it's a lot of inconsistency in the NFC North. The Packers is probably the most stable franchise in that division. So most likely the Packers is going to be back winning that division, most likely. Plus or minus.
Not if Aaron Rodgers is not there.
If Aaron Rodgers leaves, it got to be the Bears.
Yeah, it's the Bears division.
If Aaron Rodgers leaves, got to be the Bears.
Yeah.
The Vikings taking a step back. They rebuilding.
And Detroit don't give a fuck.
Detroit is Detroit.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that Jared Goff can't lead the Detroit Lions to win the division?
No.
Not with that draft they just had.
No, absolutely not.
It's
Who is throwing the ball to?
Exactly.
It's the Lions. I don't know why. I think it's a cultural thing. They just know how to lose. Like, I have no idea why. They just know how to lose, man. They just.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
they losing everything too. Battle
rap. When the last time they won a playoff game? The 90s?
Exactly. They losing battle rap, basketball, football.
Battle rap?
Hell, even a lot of their women are losing. Okay, let's just be real.
Hey, bro, how you diss the whole city of Detroit, bro?
Yeah, how you gonna go with Calico like that? Talking battle rap, but anyway.
Did he not just have a shitty 2-on-2 performance with Mook? Did he not?
It's a fuck about a 2-on-2 rap battle. What's the kid to play?
Okay, what his last solo performance?
He 3-0 Verb.
All right, hold on.
He 3-0 Verb. Get the fuck out of here. But anyway, this is not a battle rap.
Anybody can 3-0 Verb. We're not going to talk about battle rap right now. Anybody can 3-0 Verb.
He battled Mook and Lux and arguably beat both, even though I don't agree.
Let's get back on the road, guys. Turn off.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. My apologies.
Yeah,
my apologies.
We love battle rap, but go ahead.
I'm going into a battle rap rant.
Oh yeah, we love battle rap.
Yeah, but it's all right. We'll talk about that later. But yeah. I'm upset. Their women will cut you though. I'm gonna tell you that much right now. Yeah. Ford. Here's the thing. When we talk about Detroit, hell, even Ford stocks are going down. Okay, it's nothing successful about those. Okay, they just can't get out. They can't get past $13 a share.
Ford not really in Detroit like that, like it used to be. I mean, Ford is migrated to different parts.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna never go anywhere. They always get a bailout. It's Ford.
God, well,
that is true.
Get another bailout.
I guess, man.
That's fine. But what else do we have, man? What do we have for the NFL? I'm trying to think of what else we have for NFL news. We already talked about it. Aaron Donald has been cleared. Of course, the Texans are fucked. It is what it is.
They deserve it.
Antonio Brown. Yeah, Antonio Brown coming back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. How y'all feel about that?
That's a move the Packers should have made.
Hey, bro. And that move still when they kept Aaron Rodgers.
Exactly.
Like, nope.
Still when they kept him.
Yeah, he probably felt this way for a few years now. He just finally lashed out.
Yeah, and then they also said he want the GM fired too. Like he said, I demand.
Is still the GM?
I forgot who the hell.
I need to double check.
Yeah,
I think so. I got to double check. Well, here's the thing: the unique thing about the Green Bay Packers is they're still literally the only NFL team that is owned by the public. Yeah. So, like a lot of the residents and all that live out there in Wisconsin, they bought shares into the Green Bay Packers. So, a lot of times it's going to be what the people want out there in Green Bay. But I feel like also that's another reason why that there's not any structure as far as bringing like a lot of offensive talent there, because it's run by committee. So you get what I'm saying? They're getting all these different ideas versus it being privately owned and somebody taking over and saying, listen, this is what the people need. This is what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm. But you also got to factor in Green Bay is not a free agent destination.
Yeah, I'm about to say
most people, Green Bay normally draft and develop players because nobody really want to go to Green Bay. It's not the franchise, more the city, because you got to factor in the human factor about playing for a team too as well. The city you're living in, the culture. So yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. Of course, I mean, obviously with the social media era and everything, obviously your main destinations is this. You want to go to a big market. You want to go to Florida, you want to go to Texas, or you want to go to California. Those are your three destinations right there. Obviously, if you go to Texas, you got low to no taxes. Same thing with Florida, and you're able to floss, you know what I'm saying, do your thing, whatever else. So you have all of that there versus a Green Bay. I mean, obviously, yeah, I've been to both places. And if you're telling me where I would want to live for the rest of my life, I mean, I'm going to go with Florida. Okay. Beautiful women, wonderful beaches, wonderful year-round weather. Okay. I mean, think about it. I don't want to go and be trying to slap Mary Jo's cheeks when I got Maria, Consuela, and all of them down there, okay? And Becky.
All right. Becky, okay. All right, man. This dude.
I'm just saying. It is what it is.
So you're going to try to find your white Nubian goddess? I'm joking. It's a joke.
White Nubian goddess, Spanish Nubian goddess. I don't care who it is, okay? If the cheek slap, I'm there.
Oh, man. But a lot of NFL players don't even stay in the city where they got drafted at. They be in like LA and Miami in the off season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily have to live in Green Bay for like what 6 months out of the year, 4-6 months out of the year. You can move somewhere else. A lot of NFL players got second homes like Texas, Florida, Cali. So you don't necessarily have to stay in Green Bay per se, just for the regular season for the most part, or training camp.
Yeah.
I get that, but I'm gonna be honest with you. So how can I put this? Green Bay, it's one of those towns where everybody knows everybody. If you decide you want to go to your Florida home in the summer and all that, then they start looking at you different. You know what I mean? What, you don't like it here? You don't like us? You know what I mean? Yeah, they do.
They do?
They want you to be
Green
there.
Bay, so I can.
They want you there. Yeah, I've been there. They want you to be there eating cheese curds and all that other bullshit that they got going on out there. Now, mind you, they got a nice lake because Lake Michigan, I think, flew through there and everything like that. All of that is good. And Chicago is right there as well, which is a beautiful city. But I'm going to tell you right now, Florida and Green Bay, I'm going to choose Florida 100% of the time. I would choose Cali as well.
Cali too. Cali just expensive. Texas don't.
Yeah,
Texas,
that property
Texas got
taxes,
those taxes in Texas make you think twice. When you make that kind of money, you got to think about stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was about to say, the taxes in Texas are actually starting to go up, man. The traffic and everything that they get in there, as far as people moving into like the Dallas and Austin area, their shit's starting to go up too.
Yeah,
and
but
you got to think about the
also
cartels now too.
Oh my God.
You got to think about them cartels now too when you're in Texas. You know what I'm saying? You pretty thing.
It's also about the cost of living too. Your buying power. You have more buying power in Texas than California. It's more.
More
so
land.
Yeah, so you can get a bigger house for cheaper price than Cali. Cali's so expensive.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah, like
Cali is expensive.
It's condos out there, multiple million.
Bro, I went to LA, man. The gas prices were like,
it's multiple.
I'm like,
425.
I'm like, damn.
It's multi-million-dollar condos in Florida. It's literally your location and what you want to pay.
I think you get more buying power in Florida than Cali.
Yeah,
bro.
you do.
You can get for a condo, you probably can get a decent house, decent in a good middle class neighborhood for not even probably half the price you paying in Cali.
Cali is second to New York.
The worst place to go in Cali is like the San Fran Bay Area.
In DC.
That shit get
of
cold.
Course. Northern Cal. Yeah, Northern Cal.
Northern Cal is terrible, bro. Like San Fran Bay Area, nah, bro. You paying like $3,000 for a linen closet.
Shit, even in places like San Diego.
All right. So we got So we got the NFL draft out the way. We got Aaron Rodgers out the way. I guess can we do a quick NBA? Did anybody hear about LeBron James' latest comments?
About him not being 100%, never going back to being 100%?
Yeah. That one.
But that comment, I knew you was going to bring that up. Hashtag blame LeBron on there. Come on, let's get it right. Let's get your I hate LeBron on the way he did to you. You must have turned down an autograph from you or something, bro. You like very bitter towards LeBron, bro.
No. Here's the issue that I'll have. Here's the issue that I have, and I'll let you all speak on it as well. To me, I just feel like he's loading up his excuses now. He's getting his fan base ready. So the fact that this so-called high ankle sprain, oh my gosh, I'll never be 100% again. So when they go to the playoffs, if they lose in the Western Conference Finals or they lose in the NBA championship, well, LeBron was hurt. Okay, LeBron wasn't 100%, and then now
had that Miami.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Okay, man.
That's what I feel like football field.
Okay, conspiracy theory. Okay, I got
you. He hit the nail right on the head.
I'm joking.
I don't even think I need to speak on it at this point.
Just troll him because he hate LeBron so much. Like anything LeBron,
he blame LeBron about it. He being 100. LeBron's go ahead and get this excuse out the way right now. At 100%. I haven't been at 100% for a long time. So when they don't go to the championship or they lose in the championship, everybody assumes they know why at that point.
Well, the Lakers should be at least in the Western Conference Final this year. At least,
but
I would say at least in the Western. I'm not sure they're gonna go to the championship. I would say at least.
I don't know.
Who you got? Who's your dark horse in the NBA playoffs? Who you got?
Well, of course, the dark horse is gonna be Phoenix. They're gonna be 4.
No, Phoenix. Yeah, they balling this year. Coach of the year should go to the Suns.
Still, the playoffs a different animal. We know how Chris Paul history is in the playoffs.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the thing.
He probably gonna get injured.
Still improving in the playoffs, so we don't know yet. Honestly,
let me put this up here. Exactly, Mr. Banks.
Nets in 4.
Exactly, Mr. Banks. You could
Nets in 4.
You could take this check.
Nets in 4.
You can take this check to the bank and cash it. All pun intended.
Nets.
You can take this check to the bank and cash it.
They got a hell of a bench. They got
Nets in 4. I wouldn't say 4. I wouldn't say it's sweet. That's disrespectful.
Well,
maybe the Nets
you
to
saying that in
6.
the finals? In the finals, no. That's gonna go at least 6. It's right.
I want to say Nets in 6. If you was gonna say the 4, that's
no, it's not.
I say 5, but it ain't going.
Let me ask you
6.
this. Exactly, it ain't going 6. It'll go 5 at the most, and I'm basing that off of Golden State dropping 1 to Cleveland.
Wow.
Okay, 5.
It ain't going no more than 5.
Okay. And that was in that game when Cleveland played Golden State. That was circumstantial because everybody was hitting for Cleveland that night.
Oh man.
Oh man. Here we go. All right, man. Okay, man.
I mean, I'm just saying, AD getting dunked on. You know what I'm saying? Posterized.
People get dunked on every day, every game.
Yeah, everybody get
that was
everybody get dunked on, bro.
That's fine.
That's gonna be his career highlights.
You can find your favorite player got dunked on one time in his career.
Yeah. That's fine. Nobody don't talk about the John Starks over Michael Jordan joint no more.
Yeah. Nah, ESPN.
that was mean.
Nah, ESPN burned that film. They don't show that. You can't even find that on the internet.
Who dunked on Shaq? I don't think I ever seen Shaq get dunked on for real. Nobody dunked on Shaq.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Shaq probably. If we look it up, I'm pretty sure Shaq got dunked on. Everybody got dunked.
Ain't nobody dunk on Andrew. Ain't nobody dunk on Andrew Bynum either. He let you know your bitch ass going to the ground and you try to dunk on him.
Yeah, that dude was throwing clotheslines, trying to tackle somebody.
Exactly.
The dude was 5'8". He my height. That's terrible. And then when they got a perm after that, what's wrong with Andrew Bynum? What a disappointment.
Andrew, he was okay. He just couldn't stay healthy. Bro.
He had 2 seasons.
He was solid. I say he had a solid 2 years, but he kept getting injured, bro. I'm not gonna say he was great.
He had 2 good seasons because they worked on his footwork finally. That dude's and Mr. Jones.
And Mr. Jones, can I say this as well? Can I just get my credit for this for saying this on the show? I told the people LeBron would not be returning until AD came back. Somehow his injury miraculously allowed him to be healed once AD came back. Because he didn't want him out there alone. He knows what the media going to do to him.
Shit, he tried it. That shit was looking horrible. What are you talking about? He did.
Exactly.
He tried it for like 18
He tried
games.
it his first season. Exactly. Fuck this shit. I got a high ankle sprain. Now I'm not 100%. Okay, cool. I knew as soon as AD came back. But
no lie, that ankle sprain was over dramatic. That was Oscar worthy. Oh my I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
That shit was almost as bad as his cramps.
But that dude, I was like, dang, bro, this dude was overacting.
Well, listen, he is out there by Hollywood now. Okay, he is out there by Hollywood. I'm sure he's taking acting lessons behind the scenes.
I mean, he got promoted Space Jam some way somehow. You know what I'm saying? Why,
yeah, man. Space Jam coming out, so he gotta sell it, man. He gotta sell it.
Here we go. Here we go, gentlemen. Exhibit 8. Here we go. Here we go. Somebody making excuses for him. Come on now. Please stop. Please stop. Stop.
Nah, high ankle sprains 2 to 3.
We know what it is.
4 tops.
Mm-hmm. I mean, LeBron old, man. He gotta take a little bit longer. You know what I mean? To get back from that high ankle spray. You know what I mean?
Dog, his plan
is not young LeBron no more, man.
His workout plan second in TB12. He all right.
Oh man, this dude.
Exactly.
Dude's a physical freak. He's okay. Fuck out of here.
Eating kale smoothies for breakfast and stuff like that.
raw eggs like Rocky.
Now the interesting thing for the Nets is going to be when Harden is coming back, man. And right now, let me ask y'all this: who's your MVP?
Jokic.
Yeah, I've been saying that all season.
If Steph Curry can sneak into the playoffs, I'm taking Steph.
Now Steph is balling. Steph is balling. The team just not in the playoffs. That's the only reason I can't give it to him. That's the only reason.
If they get in, I'm gonna give it to him. If they don't, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to the Joker.
I'm gonna go with Joker. That's a front runner.
I mean, I've been saying Joker all year, but why people disrespecting Chris Paul though? Like he hasn't been out there got them dudes winning.
Yeah, I actually got him second.
Can I
That's
ask you
nice.
something?
That's nice. Get out of the first round with Chris Paul, then we can give ahead and give him the MVP.
It's a regular season award.
I know that, but
Yeah.
hey, the same thing. I'm gonna say the same thing about Giannis. Giannis won the MVP already, but he can't seem to go to the finals.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing for Chris Paul. Chris Paul, you're gonna have to stay healthy in the playoffs for me to even consider you getting an award.
And here's another thing too. Can I ask you something? Was Phoenix not undefeated in the bubble last season?
Yeah, they
Yes.
Yeah.
I was ranting about
Was Chris
them.
Paul there? Was Chris Paul there?
Nope. Devin Booker carried them all the way.
And how many games is the
my
bubble?
point exactly.
Like,
Yeah, but did they make the playoffs?
It-
Did they make the playoffs with that undefeated?
They didn't make the
That's
they
what I'm
didn't make the
saying.
play. But what
Okay.
I'm saying is
Okay, that's
this:
good. That's great.
they already carried. What I'm saying is this: they already carried that momentum from the bubble. The team. The thing is, you gotta. Here's what you have to consider: that team is already. They were already a decent team. Yes, Chris Paul did come there with some guidance, but at the same time, that team was already ready to ball. Devin Booker. But Devin Booker was balling last season.
Yeah, they was already balling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was Devin Booker.
Yeah, come on, man.
Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Chris Paul.
But the
really
Suns always needed a point guard, and they kept drafting like big men. And I
Yeah,
didn't never
exactly.
understood that all they
Yeah.
needed was a point guard.
Yeah, because they could have got De'Aaron Fox one year.
They passed on De'Aaron Fox for that dude from Europe who couldn't.
Yeah, Bender.
What's his name? Bender? Yeah.
Bender.
The fake Bazingas. He was supposed to be Bazingas 2.0. That guy. They hyped up. I hate when they hyped up with some European players. They hype up in the draft.
I blame
Let me
Dirk.
ask y'all this: Who's your coach? Who's your coach of the year?
Monty Williams.
Monty Williams, Suns. Gotta be.
Steve Nash.
No, stop.
Doc
No,
Rivers.
nah,
Doc
this-
Rivers. Doc Rivers.
Doc Rivers?
How many games all three of them
Doc
played together this
Rivers?
season? Like
Doc
nine.
Rivers.
Doc Rivers?
But at
Doc
least
Rivers.
But at least one of those three is playing. Stop it.
Nah, I want to say the Suns because the way they changed around.
I
The
mean,
Sixers wasn't that bad of a team before Doc got there.
Yeah, but you
The Sixers-
have a
Sixers was
candidate
already
for
a
defensive
playoff
player of
team.
the
They
year,
was already
and
a
you have a
playoff team,
candidate
bro.
for MVP, and the 76ers sitting in second place in the East.
Nah, I'm gonna give it to the Suns slightly.
nah.
Nah, I'm gonna give it to the Suns slightly over.
I will agree the Suns over the Sixers.
Mm.
I'm not
Nah,
saying Doc Rivers
I
not in the
love what Nash
conversation.
doing.
I don't think he's
Especially
top
that
two.
I love what Nash is doing out there.
Now, if he would have did that with the Hawks, then I'll put Doc Rivers.
The Hawks. Stop it. You asking for me.
All right, so
right there.
so here's what I have to. So I hear Monty Williams. Did anybody say anything else? I'm sorry, I stepped away for a moment. My apologies.
We got Doc Rivers. Somebody
So
said
everybody's-
Doc Rivers.
I said Nash.
Doc Rivers.
Nash.
I can't give it
Okay.
to Nash. That's a
I'm
loaded
just gonna say
team for
this.
me to give it to Nash.
Yeah, he already had a
All the
squad.
time
Hold on.
together.
Yeah,
Here's the thing. Here's
But
the
one of the
thing.
big three has played.
In the famous words, I'm gonna say this. In the famous words of Tim Scott and our Madam First Lady Vice President Kamala Harris, all lives matter. Okay, all lives matter. I'm not going with Monty Williams. I'm going with Steve Nash.
Oh man.
I'm going with Steve Nash.
Are you going with White Zaddy?
Yes,
Okay.
it is. I'm just gonna tell you right
How
now.
much coaching do you really think Steve Nash is doing?
Not that much. It's
Man,
like
he got a
He's
great
doing a
talent,
lot
man.
because how many? But hold on. Here's what I'll ask you, Mr. DeVore. How many games has it been Kyrie, Harden, and Durant all together playing together on the court?
It doesn't matter. They're
Less
bench
than
or
15.
starters.
Their benches are great. They got a
They're-
good bench,
What the
bro.
hell James Harden do by himself
Hold on.
before this?
They got
Hey,
a
I was
loaded
about to say
squad,
that.
bro. They got a mob, bro. You can't.
How's
Come
it a
on,
little
dog.
state? Okay. Let me
Nah,
ask
if you
this.
got great
Let me ask you
No,
this.
personnel,
he's
make
doing
it
it with
easy.
the bench.
The better your
He's doing it with the
personnel, the
bench.
better
Sir,
it's easier
sir.
for you to
Sir,
coach. Bro.
no. Blake. First of
Yes, it
all,
is, bro.
y'all wrote off. First of all, y'all wrote off Blake Griffin.
No, he
Blake
wrote
Griffin
himself off.
Nah, he wrote himself off. He wrote himself off. Blame it on him.
Okay,
Point the
well,
finger at himself.
well, he wrote himself off. Now all of a sudden he's playing decent. LaMarcus Aldridge had to retire because of his health reasons. So he only spent a few games with the team, and then who? So Shamet, is he a starter?
So
Hold on,
Blake
let's go to the-
Griffin, when he was with Detroit, he wasn't that bad. He's on the decline, but he still can put up numbers.
Yeah, but he was shooting like a motherfucker.
He was still putting up decent numbers, bro. He's on the decline, but he was still doing like
let's not
20
forget,
and 8.
Yeah, but let's not forget he was in Detroit, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because
he's like the fourth option at this point. So he's gonna look good.
No, he's not even the fourth option.
Okay. Hold on.
Damn, bro. So you saying he's like an extra?
Hold on. All right. So let's talk about their bench. Who is T. Johnson? Who is T. Johnson? He's a starter for another team. T. Johnson.
Who the hell is T. Johnson?
That's my point.
That's my point. Exactly. Say don't say that. He's doing that on purpose. Keep naming. He's doing that on purpose.
Okay, Lawawu. Oh man, Cabaret. Timothy Lawawu. Is he a starter?
All right, bro. He's named Lawawu.
Okay, Mike. Is Mike James?
You are naming these G League players.
James, is he a starter? Is Mike James? Is he a starter? The man averages 7.4 point game. Is Mike James a starter on another team? Is what I'm asking.
Who?
Mike James. My point exactly. Y'all keep talking about the Nets bench starters and all of that. Who are these guys? Is what I'm asking.
They have good role players on the bench, bro. I wouldn't say they're starters.
DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre Jordan. He's a starter.
He can start on the team.
I can't.
He can start.
Because his name.
Okay, Reggie Perry. Who is that? Who's Reggie Perry? Who's Reggie Perry?
Tyler Perry cousin.
I totally forgot.
Man, y'all better stop playing with Nash, man.
Hold on, say it again.
That's what I'm saying.
I said I forgot Iman Shumpert was on the roster.
He played his role. He's a great defender.
Spencer Dinwiddie, R.J. Robertson,
Dinwiddie be balling.
Tyler Johnson.
Is he a starter?
Jeff Green.
Yeah, name him. Jeff Green. Jeff Green, is he a starter?
Jeff Green ain't no goddamn starter.
No. You know what? He ain't a starter.
He ain't a Boston no more. He ain't a Boston.
Maybe a starter for like the Sacramento Kings or something.
As long as he got Kyrie
exactly.
Irving, but at the end of the day, as long as Steve Nash got Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, or James Harden playing, it doesn't matter.
You're not gonna put James Harden on that list like he been showing out in the playoffs.
Bro, you have two of the best offensive scorers on your team.
It does not matter. Like it doesn't
like
matter.
in history, though. Like in history.
Like
in history, yes.
Y'all making it seem like
Steve Nash should not get coached.
No coaching experience prior. Come on, man.
They probably got three.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Jason Kidd.
Let me tell you something. Steve.
So they got what? Like
exactly.
Three of the top 10 players in the league. Three of the top 10 players in the league on one squad.
And again, they've played and all three of them have played less than 20 games with each other. It's always been a combination of the two.
But one of the three have played.
It doesn't matter if they play. How many superstars? Let me ask you this: how many superstars do you need? How many superstars do you need to get to a championship in this league? I would say at least two.
I'll say
right.
Shit, you get to the point.
Okay, then. Three. So if you have, I was about to.
Depends.
That's what I'm saying. To get to the big game. So my thing is, they have the #1 record in the East, and all three of them have not been able to play with each other for more than 20 games due to injuries. You have to give it to Steve Nash because at the end of the day, and here's another thing that Steve Nash was battling with. The media, every time Kyrie took some time off to be with his family, to be with this and that, what did the media do? Oh, he don't want to play basketball. He gonna quit on them. Oh, the Nets about to start slipping.
Yeah, that's
New York media.
Exactly.
You gotta deal with that.
That's what I'm saying. And at the end of the day, he fought literally through all of that. Like, come on, man. We not gonna sit up here and act like Steve Nash has not been doing a good job.
Because the Knicks balling for respect. The Knicks been hooping for respect. They ain't even a team in New York no more.
That's it.
No one. Yeah,
Brooklyn is.
You have a nice selling point pitch, but I'm not giving it to them.
Yeah, I'm not sold on it either. But he gave that fiery Al Pacino.
You gotta fight for
any given Sunday halftime speech. That's old coach.
Bro, I'm just saying the whole Kyrie situation, that's all a part of the game. So I'm not even gonna give it a pass. But you got
whoa. You hold on. Well, hold on. You said that the Kyrie situation is part of the game. What other player does that? What other player sits up there when social issues happen? Hold on. Exactly. He's a real activist. Unlike, another person that pretends to be, that deletes tweets and everything once the media gets hot on his ass. But go ahead. So what is Kyrie? No. What is Kyrie?
Kyrie is one of a kind.
Because Kyrie lives everything that
he's a unique personality. We just gonna say that.
Yeah. Yes, he's a unique personality. Can't exactly put a brand on it, but he's one of a kind.
He's a high maintenance player. How we gonna say that? That's a nice way of saying it. I'm trying to say it in a nice way.
Wow. High maintenance.
I wouldn't consider him high maintenance.
You call him a diva?
Yes,
he is a diva, bro.
He's
a diva, bro. Come on, son.
He walks the talk. How's he a diva?
No one know the pink elephant in the room, bro. He's a diva, bro. Y'all knowing the pink elephant in the room. Nobody won't say it because I guess it's not the politically correct way to say it.
So, hold on. Hold on. So you telling me he's a diva because when these social issues comes up, he decides to actually go out in the street and start helping?
Don't put it in the activist box. Don't play the activist card every time I bring up diva. That's what you're doing every time, bro. You bring up the activist card.
Okay. All right, so let me ask you: do you have leave at work?
Is that like a big joke?
Do you have leave? No. Let me ask you this: do you have leave at work? Were you able to take time off?
Everybody does legally.
Yes or no?
As a full-time employee, yes.
Okay, everybody does. So if he says that he's taken off a few days because his sister or his dad's birthday, what's the problem with that?
See, you pointed to one situation like that.
He's taking.
You look at every.
You keep doing that. I'm just letting you know you keep doing that.
But hold on, no.
What you're doing is giving. I want to tell you what you're doing. I want to tell you exactly what you're doing. Every time we say he's a diva, you're giving a situation to put Kyrie in a good light. You're doing that every time. You know that, right?
No.
The activist.
Okay, but here's another thing.
No. What about when he went to see his dad? You know what I mean? Birthday. Okay. I actually didn't have a problem with him taking off. We say that when we was on your podcast. I said that there's no problem with it.
Exactly. But here's another thing. This is what I'm telling you. Every time that he's taken time away this season, it's been for a legit reason. Activism, whether if it was for his father's birthday, or the third thing. Three of the men on this panel can truly understand for the birth of your child. So again, where has Kyrie been a diva this season? Hello, am I still here? Am I live? Can y'all hear me?
Tap the mic. Is it on?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I heard crickets or something like that. I'm just asking. That's all. It's just a question.
Well, because the situation name, we already agree it wasn't I already agree I had no problems with it when I came on your show previously, so I didn't have no problems with that. But Kyrie always.
But that's what I'm saying. When has he been a diva this season?
That was more the media painting that because
so is LeBron.
Hey, my only argument is by you saying that Steve Nash should be the coach of the year dealing with Kyrie. It's a part of the game. That's all I see.
Yeah. Part of being a head coach is dealing with egos, managing egos. A lot of people, it's more than just, X's and O's and rating up plays all
that flat earth shit. Get out the window.
Hey, but look,
he is a flat earth.
Hey, but look though, I'm gonna be honest with you. There are some guys who could deal with the guys who can't. Look at the coach of the Houston Rockets. Clearly.
He was in a dumpster fire from the get-go.
They need some talent on that team before I can go ahead and write the coach off.
Because he walked into it.
Now that team is trash.
The sad part is the coach is going to get these blamed.
Oh, he's going to get blamed. He's going to be the
scapegoat. But he deserves another shot.
Oh, he's going to be the scapegoat. No.
Of course he is. He shouldn't be. but he is, unfortunately.
Houston, what? They had a new general manager, new coach, traded James Harden away.
Yeah, James Harden
everybody left. Yeah, so that team was already a dumpster fire. It was all heading downhill.
Yeah, your man in pregame wearing fat suits and shit. Like he wanted to get the fuck up out of there.
That nigga got pregnant.
Man, we thought your man was like 4 months pregnant when he was in the warm-up suit.
He tried to get that WNBA.
This dude went to Brooklyn. This dude a bodybuilder.
I know, right?
10% body fat.
That's
all right, man. Before we make our last position, let me just ask you this, Mr. DeVore. You watch boxing at all?
Vividly. I'm more of an MMA kind of guy.
I love it. I like that too.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right, but that's fine. So, all right. So what I'll do is this. Then I'll go ahead. First of all, appreciate you being on the show. Definitely appreciate you weighing in on these topics, man. Thank you for the content. And again, let the people know where they can find you.
You can follow us on Facebook, our Facebook page, the Not for the Bay Podcast. You can follow us on YouTube at the Not for the Bay Podcast. Again, the Not for the Bay Podcast is basically some unscripted sports topics. Like I alluded to earlier in the show, we are branching into the high school sports game. So we're going to be interviewing college prospects. Actually, tomorrow we're going to have Arturo Dean and Teru Dean Jr. on our show. Teru Dean Jr. He plays at Barry University, and Arturo he is the best high school basketball player in Florida right now. So we're going to have them on the show tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern time, to pick their brain a little bit. But outside of that, man, like, appreciate you guys having me on. Hopefully we can do this again soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was fun.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, man.
And definitely. We appreciate you, sir.
That's all right.
All right, yeah. So we can go ahead and talk boxing. First of all, last night, here's the thing. We just gonna fast forward through last night. The whole Chris Arreola, Andy Ruiz, we all knew what was gonna happen. Had an idea that lost 40 pounds going to that fight, was lean, fit, ready to go. He did get knocked down early. He did. He was BS and got knocked down early. Yeah. But he recovered and still had a dominating win. Like, I think he won by at least 7 rounds on like every judge's scorecard. It was like 7, 8 rounds that he won.
Yeah, he dog walked his ass.
Yeah, he went back to
he dog walked him after that knockdown. Yeah, exactly. That's what he did. He played smartly.
I think that might be his like stick or something. Get knocked down early and then just come back.
It might be,
and then start whipping ass. But to me, man, somebody who's been sticking. Yeah, he is. Due to that, everything was next for him. I think he's like number 3 on there now, obviously behind Wilder. And we got to see what happens with Fury and Joshua and everything and this whole legal thing. But even before then, let's go back. The first card that came on at 4:00 that was in Cali. Israelandi Laura, you talking about a guy now, he's a 2 weight division champion. Hey man, at this point, especially with that with the knockout that he scored yesterday, like, it was flush. He literally he baited him. He was feinting with the right, came with an overhand left, caught the dude on his ear and his cheek, and just put him down. Knocked all that fluid that's in there in your ear and everything, that eagle lip, that shit was rattled because dude ain't even get back up. It was done. It was a clean hit. So he was out of it from there. But for Lara, man, I think now at this point, he's got to get a Triple G. He's got to get a Charlo brother. He's got to get something like that. He's got 2 belts and 2 different weight classes.
Yeah. I think he's going to go for the Charlo brother first. Charlo brother first. That's what I'm thinking.
Honestly, I would say he needs to go after Triple G. Triple G is what, 35 years old? Why not?
Yeah,
it's old. A chink in the armor with Triple G.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a chink in the armor with Triple G. He might can get away with one if he fights Triple G.
I mean, he gave Canelo company for it.
Yeah.
Some people got him beating Canelo.
That's true. That's true though. That was true. Yeah. Some people do.
Yeah.
I ain't have it personally, but some people got him beating Canelo.
I'm gonna say I disagree. I mean, it might be a good fight, but I don't think he can beat Canelo.
He didn't. He's already Canelo.
Yeah, he already lost.
He didn't beat him.
And Canelo now, Canelo knock his ass out.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Canelo put his ass right to.
But speaking of Canelo, I do got some choice words for the fucking zone. Promote this fucking fight next week.
Oh my god.
It's a big fight. It's you
No, they are. No, they are. They're putting. I'll give them their. I'll tell you right now. I called around to a few bars because I was trying to find out who was actually showing the Andy Ruiz and Chris Arreola fight, and a lot of them was like, I don't know about any boxing tonight. We got next week with Canelo fighting and everything, and I was like, it's a fight tonight. Not UFC. No, there's an actual boxing match tonight. Oh well, we don't know anything about it, but we got Canelo next week, and we'd love for you to stop by. So. The Canelo, they're promoting it.
The zone is, or do Barnes just know about it because he announced it his last fight? Like seriously, how many commercials you seen for it?
No, I think the zone. I've seen a few commercials. I see it on my timeline on social media. Canelo keeps promoting it. Trust me, it's out there.
Yeah, that's what I've seen most of that.
Here's the problem. Yeah, but like here's the problem. He's fighting Billy Joe Saunders. I'm just going to be honest with you. My prediction for this fight, first of all, Billy Joe Saunders has always been overrated to me. Canelo, it's either going to go one or two ways. Canelo is going to knock him. It's not because he's British. Don't do that.
He from that.
Oh, you going to play the British card? Because he's from over the pond?
Daniel, what's his name? What's his name? Daniel. What's his name? What's his name? Daniel Koo or something like. What's his name? Daniel Koo or something like that. He's British. Okay. All right. He's a great actor.
We're talking about acting. Most people that play black people on TV are British. Continue.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah. Lately, yeah.
It is. Yeah, who's Alba, you know what I'm saying?
What you think?
Hey,
yeah. Idris Damone or whatever his name is. Yeah. But just to get back to it. Let's talk about it. Billy Joe Saunders, he's just overrated. What competition has he beat, Mr. Jones? Since you want to call out, because he's British. Who has he beat? That's worth talking about. Who?
That fight with Groves is one of the most popular fights. Don't think Groves. When he fought Groves, I forgot his first name. When he fought Groves, Groves is a good fighter.
Okay.
Let's
do this real.
Look up his fight record.
American boxing fans for you. Groves have a good record. He might have 5 losses. That's it. He might be like 34-5.
Okay, that's fine. What's his name again? You said Groves?
Yeah. He fought him like 2014, 15.
I don't even see him on here. And I'm looking up Billy Joe Saunders' boxing record. Box rec. I don't even see him on here. Was this? Hold on, let me see. Groves. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't see him. I don't even think he fought him. I'm literally looking. I don't see the name. Is there another name that he goes by?
No, his last name Groves.
Yeah, I don't see it either. Hold on, Groves.
I don't see it.
Sure, it's Groves.
That might not have been
in the Shazam universe.
You should have.
Yes, you are.
It's Frank Groves. Who the fuck Groves fought then? That
it wasn't him.
Billy Joe Saunders is not
yeah.
Okay.
He's not
all
garbage.
right. So let me ask you. I didn't say he was garbage.
Canelo will whoop his ass.
That's what I'm saying.
He gonna knock him out.
But Mr. Jones, here's what I'm talking about right here. You sit up here, you say Billy Joe Saunders isn't trash. Who has he beat? Is all I'm asking. Please tell me, who has he beat?
Well, I can't recall it off the top of my head, to be honest with you.
He's a nobody. He's beating nobody.
He's a nobody in the States.
Exactly. He's literally just, you know what it is? He fits the mold. He has the, the clean cut, You know, he's the smooth talking guy, everything like that. So they want to try. I cannot wait. Okay, in the name of the cartels and the name of Mexican pride and Cinco de Mayo, I cannot wait for Canelo Alvarez to whip his ass on Saturday. And the type of ass whooping he's gonna give him, I'm gonna tell you right now. Whistle Pops don't even want no parts of this. Reds Pops, okay? He don't even want. You want some too, old man? No,
it's not gonna be
okay.
That bad. It's not gonna be that bad.
It is. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible. He's going to beat the shit out of him. It won't even be close.
It won't even be close. Canelo, David Lemieux ain't a bad fighter. He fought David Lemieux. He's not bad.
Okay, David Lemieux. He went.
Let me see who he beat.
Yeah, David Lemieux. Yeah, 38-3. Let's go to David Lemieux.
Chris Eubank Jr. Chris Eubank Jr. ain't bad. He beat
Chris Eubank Jr. beat who? Okay, hold on. I'm about to look at who. Here's the thing. Here are the notable wins for David Lemieux. Okay, Francie and Tutu, McKissom, Bursack. He knocked out Gary. He knocked out Gary.
American bias, Mr. Jones. That's what you're saying.
But yeah, American boxing fans are biased with American boxing because the whole world does have a voice to say. It's a lot of good Japanese fighters out there.
Here you go. Now you sound like our boy
like nobody
Russ.
know who the fucking Noye was till he came over here last year, and that dude been killing people.
Yeah. Who is he fought over here? Who has he fought that he's been killing, Mr. Jones?
To a degree, I think you're right.
Who has he fought that he's?
Of course, you won't know him. You're American. Come on, brother.
No. You said no. I'm asking you the question. You said he came over. No, Mr. Jones. Just answer the question. You said he came over here to America and he's been killing shit. Who in America has he been killing?
He only fought once in America, I said. People don't know about him until he fought that one time in America, but he was number 2 in a lot of people pound for pound list in his weight class.
Again. Okay. All right. So who is David Lemieux fought, sir? Who is he beat? That's worth talking about.
People don't even give David Hayes credit for how good he was because he's not American. People don't even mention David Hayes up there with this generation's top heavyweights.
Sir, this is all I'm going to tell you right now. I cannot wait for this Saturday because the ass whooping that Billy Joe Saunders is going to receive is going to be like an ass whooping that you know what actually have this fight being like Floyd Mayweather and Ricky Hatton. I wouldn't be surprised if his head does not bounce off of the turnbuckle.
Damn.
Damn, bro, that's a little disrespectful, bro.
I bet 100 he won't do that shit. This fight might go.
He's gonna knock his ass out.
Underestimating the dude. He underestimating Billy Joe.
Okay, Billy Joe Saunders. Let me see. 30-0, only 14 by way of KO, which means that he's probably robbed a lot of his opponents, or the judges did.
I mean, he has speed and defense and technique. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Did Floyd have a high knockout percentage?
Yes. Floyd has over 30 KOs.
Out of 50? Is that high in boxing? Is that high in boxing?
It is. No, it is.
Now that's actually pretty good career-wise.
Exactly.
That's actually pretty good career-wise. That's pretty good.
30 out of 50 is great in boxing. That makes you a power hitter.
I didn't say
Floyd. We all know the Floyd.
No.
I didn't say he was a power hitter. You changed the argument. Right? You moved the goalpost right there. You moved the goalpost on that one. I ain't say that.
60% knockout. No, a 60% knockout rate is high in boxing.
And here's the thing. Hold on. Here's another point that I want to make. So since Mr. Jones keeps talking about, will he beat Chris Eubank Jr.? First of all, they fought over there, and he won by split decision, which means that arguably Chris Eubank Jr. won that fight. You know what they fought for? The European middle title.
Did you watch the fight?
Yeah, but British Empire middle title. Though. But he was 18-0 when he fought. Yeah, he was 18-0 when he fought.
Did you watch the fight? How do you know? That one person might have been drunk or something and gave it to Chris Eubank. We done seen it. We done seen it with Floyd.
Of course, I watched the fight. I watched the fight. Chris Eubank put up a hell of a fight.
You didn't even know he fought Chris Eubank. Stop it.
I did know. That's why I asked you, who did he fight?
You're sorry on box record. All right. Let's just kill it.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I wouldn't be surprised if it goes the distance.
If it goes the distance, it will be a boxing match, and I have 10 rounds to 2 Canelo. Nothing less. 10 rounds to 2 Canelo. 10-2.
If it goes the distance, it's gonna be 8-4. It's not gonna be 10-2.
It'll be 10-2.
Okay.
It'll be 10-2.
It really depends on Billy Joe's chin, because you know some fights his chin ain't there, man.
Well, 8-4 is more reasonable though.
Yeah.
It's not 10-2.
8-4.
8-4 is more reasonable.
You know he over sensationalized all his picks.
Yeah, you know he got over ass him score dance to it. He got over.
Can I ask y'all something?
13-3. It's gonna be 8-4, bro.
Can I? Okay, all right, but can I ask you something? Did I not call Errol Spence giving Danny Garcia a boxing lesson? Did I not call that when somebody had to come on here and apologize?
I called that. Ain't like I disagreed with you. I said he's gonna whoop his ass.
Okay then. So at the end of the day, Canelo will whoop Billy Joe Saunders' ass.
I guess we called it. We called that one. Cool, man.
Sir,
I
think this Canelo fight is not.
This is American business, though. To be honest with you, Billy Joe's that garbage.
That's fine.
Billy Joe's that.
That's fine. I can't wait till Sunday.
Knocks him out, it's gonna be like the 7th round. If he knocks him out, if Billy Joe survives, it's gonna be 8-4.
I was about to say 6 or 7. Yeah, I was about to say 6 or 7 if he survives.
Nah, 8-4 is reasonable. 8-4 is reasonable. 8-4 is reasonable.
Canelo been killing people in the back.
That's what I'm saying. Like it really depends.
He gonna knock him out 6 or 7. He get body shots early.
Let me see. I don't know who Nick Bolton is, so I'm not going to speak on him.
Oh man, this
Youngin Ty. I don't know who that is. I'll try to look him up.
Yeah. Question.
Yes.
If you Earl Spence, what fight do you take? Do you take the Pacquiao fight, or do you take? If you Earl Spence, which fight do you take? Do you take the Pacquiao fight, or do you take the Crawford fight if it happens?
Well, I mean,
take the Crawford fight.
Crawford fight is will be more what we want.
I think the fans want that fight.
That's honestly, what I'm saying.
For the sport. Yeah, but
they talking about Pacquiao making a hard, aggressive offer to him. So he's thinking about it.
But he already fighting Bud though, ain't he?
Nah, that has not been locked in yet.
It's not been locked in yet.
Mm-hmm. Well, Nick Bolton, that's somebody back in football. I guess the Chiefs drafted him. But yeah, we'll just stick to boxing.
Right, you an asshole, bro. You an asshole, bro. You an asshole, bro.
No, I just Googled it. No, I'm not trying to be that. I'm just saying Nick Bolton.
He the worst name on the resume.
Yeah, he picked the name he can make fun of. This guy,
sir. No, Nick Bolton. I'm not joking. Nick Bolton is not a boxer. He's a football player for the Kansas City Chiefs.
He's Michael Bolton, brother. Look at it.
Sir, young and Ty that's watching, can you please let the people know that Nick Bolton is a football player? He's not a boxer, please.
Oh man.
Please let the people know. I'm not making this up. You can Google it. Type in Nick Bolton. He plays for the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm assuming he just got drafted. I'm not trying to be an asshole with it.
No, I'm starting to see that.
Yeah, like y'all gotta stop this shit, man. Y'all really do. Y'all gotta stop this shit. Y'all do. Man. I sit up here. So again, Nick. I'm sorry, Young and Ty. We apologize, but at the end of the day, we've talked about the draft and everything like that. But now we are on to boxing. So if Nick Bolton is an up and coming boxer, again, I don't know who he is, and I'm not being disrespectful to Nick Bolton. I'm assuming that you're referring to the Nick Bolton of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah. I think he's a lineman.
But again,
no, he a lineman, right? They drafted him first round.
Or safety. Okay, yeah, that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
But again, back to back to this Canelo ass whooping that's gonna happen on Saturday. 10-2.
10-2?
10-2 or 9-3.
If you knock him out, what's round?
Honestly, I know y'all calling for the 7th and everything. in the famous words of Kevin Samuels, I don't even allow people to give themselves a 7. Okay, everybody tries to do that. So if it happens, the knockout, it will happen in the 4th or 5th round because we already know Canelo's body attack is relentless, and Billy Joe Saunders is not going to want to stay in there for that. He's not.
Yeah. He's not going to be in the pocket with Canelo. He's going to use his speed, the footwork. He is faster than Canelo. What he going to do? He's going to try the Floyd Mayweather plan. That's what's going to happen. He's going to try to box him like Floyd, but that ain't going to work.
They ain't going to work. I'm about to say, oh, hell.
That ain't going to work ultimately. It's going to keep him in the game, but it ain't going to work. And speaking of Floyd, I like that he's getting paydays for no reason, too.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say, yeah, let's talk about that.
Might as well get that easy money, bro.
Yeah, he about to
get easy money.
That's true.
No, I love
June 6th.
I love it for him. I'm not going to watch that shit.
So I'm going to tell y'all right now. I'm going to just tell y'all right now, stay tuned. I may be able to get y'all some live content on that because I'm going to just tell you right now, the hotel is booked. The flight is booked. The only thing that I'm waiting on now is to score those tickets to Hard Rock Stadium, and I got 2 outlets. Obviously my own, and then somebody else who's very close to the sport who's going to be able to get those tickets and, at a certain rate, and I'll be able to buy them from that person. But with that being said, Jared Hurd would actually be on this undercard. So that's going to be cool. Decent. So at least we're actually going to have real boxing.
Yes. I like that.
Yeah, as far as boxing,
he need to get back.
I like that he's back in. Yeah, and he's fighting a young prospect, somebody who's going to be hungry and everything. So at the end of the day, he's going to have to show improvement. He's going to have to be in tip-top shape. I know he's out there in Colorado, I believe, working with Terrence Crawford. Yeah. So that's going to be interesting.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Because their styles are very similar.
Yep, that's true.
Exactly. He's fighting what is his name? Barrios or something like that. I think that's his name. So he's
okay.
Yeah, so he's getting in shape. Let me see. Ooh. Trying to think of the guy's name. Her next fight will be against Luis Arias. That's his name. So let me check out his box rec. I'm sure he hasn't.
Jared better make it look good.
Yeah, he gonna have.
I was about to say that. Yeah, I was about to say yeah. This guy Arias. He's 18-2. He's a middleweight. He lost by unanimous decision to Danny Jacobs. I guess that was his only, formidable opponent. He got his ass whooped. Yeah. But again, here's the thing with Jared. He's been out of the ring, I think, for a year and a half. I think so. It's been a year and a half, almost 2 years. So you need somebody like him, somebody who's at a decent age and everything. Decent age, decent size. He's 5'11". So yeah, you get in there, whoop his ass, and then boom, you go call out a Charlo brother or something after that.
Yeah. Because unfortunately, he can't get that one back.
Yeah, he can't.
Mm-hmm.
Look at J-Rock.
He did. It was sad. Never mind. I'll keep that comment to myself.
It was water and oatmeal. That shit was instant.
Exactly. It was very bad. Very bad. So yeah, so hopefully he makes quick work of this guy. This doesn't go to distance or anything. I do like Jared's new fighting style, but hopefully he doesn't lose his power and he can knock this guy out. And then, of course, we got Tank Davis. He's coming up as well. He's got a fight, I think, the last week of June. It's like June 28th or something.
I believe so,
yeah. Yeah. So that's another one. That should be an easy one for Tank. I'm looking for a knockout with that.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah.
Especially at this last knockout. He got to repeat that performance.
Yeah.
That was knockout of the year for real. That was a mean-ass uppercut.
It was. Hell of an uppercut.
And
I'm gonna tell you right now, and he timed it well.
Okay.
Here he is, Mario. Yeah, you had a question, Josh?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say who's some up and coming boxers you think everybody should look out for? Got potential.
Up and coming.
Up and coming. They not dead yet, but you know, like you see like
Latino
little flash.
Tyson. What's his name? What's his name? Dude, knocking everybody. He knocked dude out like 30 seconds. A few months ago, the undercard.
Oh, I know exactly he's talking about. Forgot his name.
Yeah, he knocking everybody. He knocked out, I think he got knocked out in every fight so far. A lot of first round joints too. I got his name. I gotta look it up.
Honestly, I would say I'm gonna say this. I'm not even gonna say up and coming. I'm gonna say if it's okay, Josh, I'm gonna change your question a little bit. I'm gonna say who is time now for them to get some big plates. And I think Devin Haney is one. I think he needs a good contender. He needs some big plates. I think Shakur Stevenson is about time for him to get a big plate.
I gotta see what he made of against big competition. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And I think another person that may be ready for that next step or that next transition is the guy that Mr. Jones. What's his name? Rolando, whatever his name is.
Oh, Rolly. Rolly?
Yeah, Rolly. Yeah.
I mean, he's
on
a belt.
TMT.
Yeah, he got a belt.
That's what I'm saying. So I think it's time now where he step up. I know, but here's the thing, and I'm not trying to discredit him. We already know it's about 150 different belts out there. Okay, you got the Latin organization title, you got the WBA super lightweight title, you got the IBF I jump up and down title. You got all these different titles out there.
He need to be later on the card because he been in some good cards. He just need to be later on the card.
Gotcha.
Because he fought in a few Showtime cards.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna say this right now, y'all, before y'all sit up here, y'all get on me and y'all say, oh, well, he got a double standard and everything. If Tank does not knock out this Mario Barrios guy, this is a chink in Tank's armor. And I'm gonna tell you why, because this Mario Barrios guy, he's fought absolutely nobody. I'm going through his box rec right now. He's fought absolutely nobody. He's fought guys like
the Ryan Garcia fight. This is a tune-up for the Garcia fight.
What's his record?
This guy. So here's the thing. He's 26-0 with 17 KOs. However, when you look up his boxing rec,
ain't nobody. Really
I see tomato can after tomato can. I don't know if it's Hunt's. I don't know if it's what's another brand? Heinz. Yeah, all of these guys are simply tomato cans. So if Tank does not knock him out, exactly, or great value, exactly, or what is it? Select's choice, okay, Select's choice. Okay, that's exactly what these guys are. Trash. Okay, so he should make work out of this Barrios guy. This shouldn't even last more than 4 rounds. I'm just letting y'all know my money would be for this to end within the first 4 rounds.
It should.
I got second.
Second. So if it goes the distance, you gonna put a question mark next to Tank? Is that what you want to say?
Oh, absolutely. Because
it depends how dominating it is. If you
I was about to say it depends on how dominant.
He can take punishment. You know.
Yeah.
There's a few of those out there that can get their ass whipping.
So if the guy finished the fight, not getting knocked out, it's a question mark, or like if he just dominate every round. You're not gonna put a question mark next to it?
But I guess my question is,
okay.
It's not a huge one, but I would still have a small one because I think my question is, why are you allowing it to go to? Is it because you want to go to distance? Because you believe that with Ryan Garcia, you may have to go to distance. So it's you want to prove to everybody that you can go those 12 rounds. You know what I mean? Like here's the thing. I'm not even gonna lie. I had a question mark against him when Gamboa lasted until like the 11th or 12th round. You know what I mean? That Gamboa fight should not have lasted that long.
Yeah, it's old ass.
Yeah, he shouldn't have.
And he was on. Yeah, he was on. I was about to say that he was on like a torn Achilles or a torn ACL or something like that. And I'm like, what are you doing, Tank? Like, but honestly, I remember. Here's what happened with that. And I'm be honest with y'all. Here's what happened with that. The same thing that happened with Tank was the same thing that happened that night, the first night against Madonna with Mayweather. They both got their bitches taken recently. Remember, Miss Jackson got taken by Nelly, and then Moneybag Yo took Ari from Tank. That's what it was.
The crazy thing, though, the whole Mayweather thing, though, that nigga put her on his reality show, though.
Yeah, he did.
He went ham. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think her name under that joke was like Floyd's ex, too.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Daddy was hella disrespectful with it. That was dirty.
It was.
It was dirty.
Yep.
And he had to throw in the fiance in the top of that joint too.
Mm-hmm.
The
ex-fiance. It was bad. It was bad. But like I said, that's why the focus wasn't there. They both got their bitches taken around that, around those fights. So that's why you know what I mean? Things was
Then Floyd got bit too, man. Down was fighting like a caged animal out there.
He was. But he was.
The hell? Yeah. But what you think? What about Teofimo Lopez though?
What about Teofimo Lopez?
We gotta have a fight soon. It's been a minute. Has he forced you won a title?
Nah.
No.
It's a reason why.
Yeah.
Overrated, if you ask me.
I knew you was gonna say it. I knew you was gonna say it. I knew you. I
just want to throw that out there as well.
I was gonna wait for you. Dogecoin.
Invest Mitches. Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to tell y'all that. Invest.
You see that Illuminati flash right there? You would deserve buy Dogecoin.
Buy Dogecoin.
Buy Dogecoin.
Mm-hmm. Dogecoin going to hit $1. Your man MT gonna have a gold chain, a fur coat on in the middle of the springtime. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I am.
You look like prime time.
You're gonna do the prime time joint with the sweatsuit.
Let me tell you something. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm gonna be just like Jerome from Snowfall. I'm going to go get that motherfucking Jerry curl, that lace front Jerry curl. Okay. I am.
You're gonna call everybody peasants
with me.
These
exactly. Don't play with me. Exactly.
These poor people over here. I don't know about these poor people.
Exactly. Exactly. Hide the money, y'all. It's poor people around. Okay?
So did you like the
with your broke ass?
This
season of Snowfall, it was definitely the last few episodes was action packed, man. It was out of a 1 through 5, I'm gonna give it a 4. I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5 this season.
Yeah.
It's probably the best thing for TV right now. Snowfall. It's probably the best thing for TV. It's like as far as cable TV, it's probably the best thing because ain't nothing else out there.
I don't think it's nothing else. Snowfall is the only thing I've been watching. I can't think of it unless y'all can name some other show. Maybe I'm sleeping on some other shows. Snowfall is the only thing I've been watching consistently.
No, if you talk about cable TV, nah, not at all.
Any good shows on regular TV? I haven't watched. I normally just stick to streaming services for the most
part. The usual like 911 and all that.
I'm about to say like Chicago Med and Fire.
And 911 is actually not that bad of a show. I watched it. I was like, okay, it's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad. Not at all. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of any other TV shows.
Not like that for real.
I ain't see the Tom Clancy joint, the Michael B. Jordan joint that came out on Amazon. I ain't see that yet. I gotta watch that. I'm gonna watch that this weekend.
Yeah,
today. Probably watch
that. Enjoy that.
I was about to say, yeah. Honestly, let's talk about the most important thing. All right, New Music Friday.
Go for it,
Khaled. Don't do that. Don't you be disrespectful.
Khaled. 2 times. Say it 2 times.
Oh man.
So obviously, DJ Khaled came out with his album Khaled. A lot of features on there, a lot of star-studded features. First of all, you had the princess. I'm not gonna call her the queen because Beyonce still is, somewhat active. So the princess of R&B, you had her. Okay. You had Lil Baby on there, you had Da Baby, you had Lil Durk. you had Jay-Z, you had Nas, you had Buju Banton on there. You even had Justin Bieber and Justin Timberlake's Culture Vulture ass on there that actually provided a good song.
Yes.
So
Man in the Woods.
So with that being said, gentlemen, what is your ranking for this album? And then what are your favorite songs?
I listened to the joint. I'll say my ranking, if I have to give it from a 1 to 10. Man, I might
No. 1 through 5. 1 through 5.
1 through 5.
Mm-hmm.
I might have it. I give it in the middle, like a 3. For real.
I'm just gonna say a 3.5. But yeah.
Bro,
I like the 3.
Cali got only reason why I said Cali got changed his formula, bro.
It's the same album.
It's the same thing, dog.
Same album.
It's like he's using the same, like it's saying he's just updating his beats. Like
He's fucking them samples up.
Yeah,
you're using too many samples, man. That fella at the edge joint blew me.
Yeah.
Fucking Meek whining ass should be on a beat like that. Don't fuck BD Classic up. That's like single best song in his career.
Because let's not forget, the last album he messed up the Outkast joint, Miss Jackson, with SZA and I forgot the other person that was on that song. He messed up Miss Jackson's sample up.
Oh yeah, he did. But I'm gonna be
first of all, Jay-Z.
Yeah,
it's all about Hov.
First of all, y'all are so disrespectful. Hold on. All right, people. So for the people who actually let me speak up. For the people who actually enjoyed the album, let me go over with you all the contents of this album. So first of all, you had the first track. First of all, don't sit up there. Don't do all of that.
Because Little Baby in it. Go ahead, man.
Okay. So first of all, you had Thankful, which at first, when I first heard the Heart of the City sample used on there, I was a little pissed because
that's probably my favorite sample.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It was a very good. Wayne did not over-insert himself in this song. He was just enough. And he allowed Jeremiah to carry the song. So it was a very good song.
He had no choice.
Next,
Jeremiah carries every song.
Yeah. Next, you got the hottest spitter in the game, Lil Baby, and then Lil Durk with every
Corday back. Corday is back.
Sir.
Corday out.
While I appreciate that, at the end of the day, let me tell you something. Lil Baby had Sir, let me tell you something. Do you know what the most streamed album of 2020 was?
You're using streams as your argument. I'm talking about content.
No. I'm asking you.
If that's the case,
I'm asking you.
If that's the case,
No. I'm asking you this.
If you use the streams,
let me ask you this. No, let me ask you this. What was the most popular and most listened to album last year in 2020?
Yeah, like 2020 is a great year for him, but should have been Nas.
Again.
Continue.
What was it?
But hold on. Listen, this is what I'm trying to say, and this is why Mr. Jones, again, he trying to be funny, but he's not even listening for the context clues. I didn't say rap album. I said album, so that includes all genres. That includes Taylor Swift. Yes, that includes Taylor Swift, who dropped hers. Okay, that includes a slew of other. Who was it?
Thundercat.
It wasn't Thundercat.
And my Dragon Ball Durant.
He trolling.
Yeah, he is trolling.
He trolling hard, bro.
But at the end of the day, it was Lil Baby's My Turn.
Yeah.
Only album last year to go double platinum. And that's in all genres. Not even Taylor Swift went double platinum.
Men lie, woman lie, numbers don't. So
Drake to go. Drake
to go. Is it going to say no? Well, no.
We're going to use streams as the argument. Drake's to go. I got you.
No. So here's the thing. All right. So look. So all right. So again, let me continue. So you got every chance I get. Lil Baby killed that fucking song. He killed it. And then Dirk came added a little mumbo sauce on the chicken wings. That's what he did. Then you got Big Paper with Cardi B. First of all, do y'all know I was about to say that. First of all, Cardi was spitting, and the good thing that I like about that song is this. First of all, they sent the beat to Cardi 2 days before the album dropped, and basically told her, "We need you to get this done. Like, we don't want to have to push the album back. We need you on here. You have to get this done." And Cardi even said it. I didn't even have any time to reach out to anybody else. So everything that you hear me spitting on there, I wrote it. Cardi has been one of those ones where she said, "Hey, yes, I had people write for me. Yes, I've had somebody do, A, B, and C for me." She said it. She couldn't even reach out to nobody. She had to write it. So that was a good song, in my opinion. Now, when we get to the Princess of R&B, her first appearance on this album, her "What We Going Crazy," I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's not her, bro.
The track was okay. I don't think it was. I think it was more so. I don't think the Migos should have been on there. I was okay with her being on there. I don't think the Migos should have been on that song.
I think her was a fill-in. I think he was trying to get somebody else on that song. Truthfully.
Maybe like a SZA. Maybe like a SZA.
Yeah, somebody like that, or Janae.
I don't think Janae Aiko could have done that either.
Nah.
Has Janae even been on that kind of album?
She can do it. She can do it. She did do a few jumps with TDE like that.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about, Khaled has a history of putting the same people on every album.
Yeah, he normally he normally work with the same type of artists over and over.
Yeah, it might have been SZA then. I mean, if it wasn't Janae, it had to been SZA. It had to be. Because for that record, I didn't think that was for her. Like,
So you don't think she fit in the record?
I don't think so. Not in that one.
I mean, here's the thing. I've heard her do like an Afrobeat type of thing, and it actually wasn't bad. But I get what you're saying, Tate. To me, when she's in her element, I feel like it's more soulful or the rap singing or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought, honestly, it's one of them you just throw superstars together and hopefully they make a hit.
Gotcha. Okay.
It was one of them.
All right. I'm not mad at that. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. All right, so next is I Did It. Yeah, the next one is I Did It with Post Malone, I think Meg Thee Stallion, and I'm trying to see who else was on this track. I
Probably
think
the baby.
The Baby.
It sound like the same the whole song.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Them niggas are melodic.
Now here's the thing. Yeah, I was about to say that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not going to disagree with Mr.
They should
Jones
do a joint album.
They do.
They should do a joint album. Meg Thee Stallion, the baby, should do a joint album.
Oh yeah,
that shit probably because they sound the same, the whole joint.
Yeah.
And then one of the ones, and then one of the things, and this even surprised Mr. Jones, and I think he will attest to this, was "Let It Go," the song with Justin Bieber and 21 Savage.
I was surprised.
Savage went pop. Savage is official. Savage is pop now.
I hope not, man.
Yeah, but see, in the past few years, that became pop.
I mean, he has been Hollywood lately. I ain't gonna lie, he has been Hollywood lately.
All right, but he started to be like new generation. He's starting to be God tier though, because the looks and shit he's been getting too.
Yeah. Oh, of course, yeah. Like he's doing the whole spiral thing.
Hip hop look. To be on Godfather in Harlem, that's a hip hop look.
Yeah. It is a hip hop look, and with the movie Spiral, he's the executive producer of that soundtrack.
Yeah,
so that's a huge look.
Yeah, that's huge.
They didn't get movie money. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So next is hold on, let me see who's featured on here.
Now, talk about them.
So you got Body Emotion.
Them 8-year-old Drake songs.
Man, them
Drake throwaway. He always have a Drake throwaway on the album.
He does, but hold on, listen. Hold on, listen. I'm about to go track for track. So look, he got Body Emotion with Bryson Tiller, Lil Baby, and Roddy Ricch. You know, Lil Baby again killing another verse. You know what I mean? It's nothing new.
He carried that song. He carried
that song was. Yeah.
All right,
and then
Champ though.
Before we go to Mr. Jones, you might be right about Bryson Tiller, bro.
He's trash.
He's trash. He was.
Yeah, that sample made his career. That Street Fighter sample made his career. That's what that was.
Oh man, I was like, yo, I never heard him this bad before. He was bad.
Yeah, he's trash.
Yes,
I'm not gonna lie.
I agree with you. No arguments on
trash.
No.
I mean, shit. He still can get his spot back before he lays sitting.
He might have to rely on Trap Soul because I mean, off of that song, off of Body Emotion.
That shit was trash. And then Pop
songs.
Yeah, exactly. And then you had Pop Star with Drake, which obviously came out, back in late 2019.
Yeah, it should have been on the album.
Yeah, it was pre-COVID. It was a pre-COVID song, definitely.
Yeah, man. That Drake throwaway song, you gotta have one. A Cali album can't be without a Drake throwaway song, bro. Every album. It's every album.
Nah,
it is, though.
Yeah,
it is, though.
Like the Drake that's like.
Now here's what's crazy to me. Here's what's crazy to me. The next track. This is my year.
Oh,
so you got A Boogie with the Hoodie, Big Sean, Rick Ross, and P Diddy. Now I'm okay with the last three that I just named, but what has A Boogie with the Hoodie done to deserve to be in a song with Rick Ross, Big Sean, and Diddy?
That's a label thing. I think that's a label thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it might be a label thing, like a management partnership type of thing.
Yeah,
you know, you gotta have your Ross verse too in the Khaled album. Continue.
Yeah. That's true. All right.
Yeah,
so next,
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Can we skip that song?
To me, yeah, that's fine. One of the top 3 tracks on there. I don't know how you want to label it, but it is one of the top 3 songs on there. We already know what it is. You got the GOAT. No, I'm sorry. You have the God on there, and then you have a baby goat, which is Jay-Z and Nas. Sorry, not sorry.
Verses, though. Nas was spitting. He was real talking to them dudes.
Well, that here's the thing.
Scarface?
Yeah,
exactly. That cryptocurrency Scarface was a hell of a line. But do you know why he did that?
Yeah.
So the video came out. He FaceTimed Jay-Z and he said it. He said, "Yo, I heard your verse, man. That shit was crazy. I gotta rewrite some bars in my verse."
Yeah,
that's how
he get better with time, man.
Yeah,
he get better with time.
He does. First of all, the fact that you, I don't see the comparison either. First of all, you start your verse with a quadruple entendre. Okay, quadruple, not even a triple. A quadruple entendre is what you start your verse with.
Yeah.
Okay, let me.
Thank God, Nas is picking right beats now. Even though he's late in his career, but he's picking right beats now.
Oh, now he's picking. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Well, Nas got some good.
He said, "Listen, hold on, listen. Let me tell you something. Even Lil Baby, and I posted the video or whatever in the debate group. Jay literally said, "Sorry, that's another B. Haters still ain't recover from the other B. Now that's a double B. Now that's a triple B. Can't forget about the other B." And then she get on the track, "Hey," you get what I'm saying? Like that right there. Once he saw, I said, "You know what? That's it.
That's a cheat code.
That's a cheat code, like
yeah, that's cheap, man. That's cheap.
It is
a Beyonce vocal in the background. Come on, he did that a couple of times. It's been fire every time.
Tell you something.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like he did on Family Feud. That's shit.
Exactly. Here's the thing. I'm trying not to go into every bar in his verse, but just listen. It's the white gloves. It's the white gloves for me. Haters know not to touch me. I'm with the fuckery. Fuck with me. Okay? My man said, "Y'all killed Christ. You created religion unexpectedly." Okay? Circular ice on Japanese whiskey on my mezzanine. Like this is the type of talk that okay.
Out of the 15 plus years he's been dropping albums, he only got one bad one.
Yeah,
exactly. And then here's another
Mad
thing.
Cardinals is bad.
Here's the last thing. It is. But here's the thing. He killed it with like his last few bars. The man said, "Everybody's getting bands. We just dance to different drums."
Oh, that was a bar. I was like, that was a bar. That was a
exactly.
Bar. Yeah, I was like,
I like who I've become. Intermittent fasting, because we know everybody on their health kick right now. Intermittent fasting, but these meals, I'm not missing lunch. Come on, man. Come on, man. I literally said, okay, that's it.
That shit crazy.
Yeah,
it is. And the fact that he's 50 plus years old rapping like this, it's.
But I mean, it's his lane now. Who else really being super lyrical that's up there in commercial stuff?
Nobody really.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Rest of them, he consider underground. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to think of somebody mainstream. No, I can't think of nobody.
Nobody mainstream.
I can't think of nobody in the main.
was probably M back in the day.
I was about to say Ye. I was about to say Kanye for real.
Kanye been bullshitting for a while though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
like lyrically. Don't get me wrong, Life of Pablo, he had a few joints. You like, okay,
yeah,
all right, and he go right back to bullshitting.
That's true.
So I think the last time Kanye really went off was Watch the Throne.
Oh man, it's a verse I like from Ye. Y'all remember the song "The Joy" from Watch the Throne? He bodied that track. He bodied that track, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez, with that Curtis Mayfield sample. The beat was tight. Him and Jay killed it. Yeah, man.
I really think that was for him, but he
bodied that joint, bro.
Yeah. I think the joy was for him. Like he was gonna put that on.
Bro, when I heard that, I ain't know Ye can spit like that. I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was college.
But to me, he killed that. It was. But I guess one of Ye's most recent verses that he was killing it. I felt like he killed it on Yikes, and I also felt like on The Life of Pablo, he killed it on No More Parties in L.A. with Kendrick on there. He had to rap. He had to rap.
Yeah, he was with Kendrick. You gotta.
Kendrick put his foot in that song's ass.
Yeah, but I'm about to say he cut Kendrick's verse though.
Yeah, he did do that. True story.
If you listen to OG,
just like why 3 Stacks they have a verse over 30 hours.
Had to, man. He can't get body on his own track, man. It's politics.
Exactly. Exactly. Kanye. Hey, listen, Kanye literally sat there and said, I don't got nothing that can beat this shit. Fuck that. I'm cutting it short.
Man, Kanye probably was listening. Let me get the notepad out. I got to re-go.
Exactly.
He gave DMX like last, verse on a track that real friends.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
DMX killed that one too.
But all right, real quick, so we get through this. Track 11. Just Be with Justin Timberlake. The content of that song was great. Even though Justin Timberlake is a culture vulture, the content of that song is very, very good. Mr. Jones, you are terrible, sir.
I'd rather listen to For Real Senorita.
Oh my God.
He gave the face like, nah. He's like, nah, it was okay.
And forever, I don't even think
that was in the woods.
And forever, I don't even think that was for Justin Timberlake. Truthfully.
Bieber ain't want to do 2 songs, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Probably. All right. Number 12, and to me, this is my personal favorite track on the album. Okay. It's this one and then Sorry Not Sorry. But it's I Can Have It All. Because again, the princess of R&B with her showed her versatility. Yeah. She showed that she could carry a song. She showed that she didn't even need Meek Mill to redo a Philly legend song. You want to get another Philly legend?
She did good on the song, but they shouldn't even touch that shit.
She did better than the original woman that sung it.
Wasn't about the woman, man. It's the whole song in general, whole body of work. Lauryn Hill,
misogynist. You hear this, ladies? Misogynist.
Oh man, you gonna play the sexist card? Misogynist. You playing the sexist card? He's playing the sexist card. I can't believe he's playing the sexist card.
Crazy. She carried the song. She did all right, but it didn't matter. They shouldn't touch that beat. Maybe Meek was so bad. Maybe Meek took the shine off her because
I'm gonna be honest with you. Meek wasn't as bad. You very biased against Meek. Meek wasn't as bad as you said he was, but he did have his moments where his voice got high pitched.
Why is he screaming all that shit?
And that's his style, man. Yelling at the top of the, you know what I mean?
Sir, hold on. I'll break down. Hold on. Let me say this.
He was storytelling. He does what he do with the storytelling.
He was exactly riding with my billionaire homie. I got my Glock on.
No more. He got a grown man as content, man. Why is he still talking about shit I know he don't do no more?
The same reason why Hov says Federico Fellini in the flesh. Exactly. Hov still talk about flipping bricks here and there. He does.
That was his life. That was the past. It's well documented.
Yeah. Okay, then.
He continued.
Okay, then. All right, so I'm just saying,
if the 80s and 90s, everybody was doing it.
Yeah,
exactly. So at the end, it is what it is. But here's the thing: I felt like Meek, even though I don't like the vocal projection, he projected his voice at the right time. Because when you think about the fact that his father got killed, no, hold on, listen. His father got killed due to gun violence. So he said, but I can't get that shit out of my heart. They took my father from me. So at the end of the day, if that was somebody who was very influential in your life, you're going to project. You're going to get upset about it. Think about it. Like I said, I'm not going to go personal or anything like that, Mr. Jones, but think about who you really care about in your life and think about what happened to them. And then think about if somebody asks you to rap about them. You would then put your heart and soul into it.
But is it a good song? Does that make that a good verse? Benny Siegel literally cried on the track talking about his father. But was that a great song?
Well, I Can Have It All. Yes, I Can Have It All was a great song.
Great?
Great because of her, not because of me.
Hey, yo, man, Mr. Jones' face is priceless, bro. His face is like, really? he did the eyebrows to the side, like.
You said, here's the thing.
Hey, bro, you did a conceited face, bro. That was in a battle. You like,
a great song.
Here's what I want to say.
The technicality.
Here's what I want to say. First of all, this is what I'm tired of, gentlemen. I'm just going to point this out right now because I'm sick of the bullshit. I'm tired of Mr. Jones now. Now he's on his light skin tip, but because his beard is finally oiled and it's shining and everything like that, because you can see it in the camera. Now you want to be light skin. Now you do.
This your reflection. This your reflection.
Okay.
This your deflection.
All right.
Go ahead.
light skin.
Continue your deflection.
Yeah, it's all in his beard.
It's a
now,
great song.
you know what I'm saying?
Apart. That sounds oxymoronic. It's a great song.
No, it's a great. I'm just saying, it's a great song.
But the rapper wasn't good, but it's still a great song.
I didn't say the rapper wasn't good. You said that he wasn't good. I said Meek was good. The content of it was very good.
It was A-level. It was A-level.
No, it wasn't A-level.
What, the song? Absolutely. No. The song was A-level.
A-level? No, I wouldn't say
A-level. No,
it was B-level.
B? B-level. I would say B. I agree with you. Say A-level.
Yeah. B is not great. B is not great.
B is
it's above average.
It's above average.
It's above average is good, man. Above average is good.
Exactly.
Everything can't be great, man. Everything can't be great, man. Everybody can't be great. Everybody.
Let me tell you something. In the famous words of Kevin Samuel, you have great earners, you have above average earners, and then you have average earners, and then below average earners. It's okay to be that above average earner because you know why? What that says is you're a district manager for UPS, so you can still get pussy at your choice. Versus you just being that guy that's making.
Damn, you made it into a Kevin Samuel.
What that has to do with a B being great? What that has to do with a B being great? What that has to do with a song rated a B being great?
The song isn't rated a B. That verse is rated a B. The song is an A.
Song is an A. Okay.
Your opinion. Well, let's ask Ted Josh this. Do y'all think the song is an A?
No.
What you give it?
I'll give
Maybe
it
a B.
Yeah, I'll give it
a solid B.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
B is not wrong with saying it's a B, bro.
Yeah. No,
it's nothing wrong with that.
No wrong with saying
it's an A.
A is classic. When you
When
say A is classic level. Like we remember this like 5 to 10 years from now. We like, oh man, remember that track?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. It's not many. Truthfully, because of this era, and I'll let you go, Tay. But truthfully, because of this era, there are going to be very few tracks that we're going to listen to 10 years from now because of the way the streaming era is.
Probably you might be right because he's right. He's right. He's right. He's right. Because the way the music's set up now is like instant gratification. We forget about the old, start with the new. That's pretty much how it works now. Yeah, I actually agree with him.
Yeah, because nobody gonna talk about Khaled after like somebody else drop. I'm guaranteeing
it. That's what I'm saying.
A new album drop.
That could be partly due to it's not an all-time great album.
I mean, but here's the thing. It's so difficult in this era to have that all-time great era because of the streaming era, because of how people are putting out music, which is why there are some times where singles may last longer, but albums is going to be difficult. Like, here's the thing. Benny the Butcher released an album. Conway the Machine released an album. Those are definitely great projects, but are anybody talking about them right now?
They're great, but
no,
classic.
No, yeah, but no one's going to talk about it.
They're not classics either.
No, you probably get a 3 to 6 months buzz on the album, then people forget about it.
Yeah.
And the new thing that take over. That's pretty much how the music industry is now, bro. I hate to say it like
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
He's actually right. I can't even argue
Attention
that point.
spans are
I can't
short.
even argue that
Attention
point.
spans are short. Yeah, attention spans are short.
Like for social media, it's a 72-hour window. For albums, it's a 3 month.
3 months. You got like 90 days to make a buzz. Maybe if you got a banger track, you probably can last for a year. Maybe a year if you got a banger track, like everybody can play on the radio
like
as well.
Post Malone or something, because his joint's still like in the top like 3 years later. So it's just crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, but at the same time, it's more so off the top because of the songs that are on it. Like Rockstar is going to be played at wherever. It's going to be played at boxing events. It's going to be played in intermissions at concerts. It's going to be played at, the kids' high school basketball games and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. Yeah. And it's like, if you can make that single that's going to stick, that's ultimately what's going to help the album. Yeah, exactly. That's what's going to help the album continue to flow.
Yeah, I think the future. What you say?
I was about to say now is the TikTok shit, man. If you got TikTok joint,
I think the future. Drake. I think the future is gonna be like you're gonna remember the song more than the album.
Yep.
Not the album itself. That's how I think the future is gonna be.
Yeah, it's a select few. It's a select few.
Yeah,
because I think Freddie Gibbs one of them people you're gonna remember his albums over a song.
Yeah, like I think that's going to be the way. Like when we get old, like in our 50s, 60s, it's gonna be more about the song than the album. We're like,
it's already started though. It's already started.
It has. It has.
J. Cole made a classic, and nobody's talking about it today.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the last hip hop one people still go back to is like, "Damn." Be honest with you.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, and that's what it is. It's Damn. Exactly. Yep. But all right, man, we gotta. All right,
we did 2 hours, man.
I know. I
wasn't even paying attention.
I know it's crazy. I know. Hold on, real quick. Grease. We already know that was another one that came out with Pop Star, and here's what I want to point out with Grease and why I can't stand Grease, because once again Drake stole somebody's style, and he sounds just like Nav on there. I literally said, did he have Nav featured on this track? But it literally just says Drake.
Literally, I really thought when this song came out,
it was wrong time.
Yeah, and on top of that, I thought that was one of the records that he had when he was still cool with The Weeknd. Like when he was around, when they was all around each other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like around, like what was it, like 2016, 2017?
Yeah, but that's what Drake do. Drake. That's what Drake do. Drake
that dude started starting when COVID was at his height.
Yeah. Exactly. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If he was around Josh, he'd grow dreads. Okay. If he was around Tate, he'd wear New York Mets hat. Okay.
Man, you gotta adapt to your environment, man. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Ain't that the same?
That nigga's a shapeshifter.
What did Bruce Lee say?
He is a shapeshifter.
What did Bruce Lee say? You gotta be like water. You
gotta be water.
I forgot the saying. You know the saying. Something about water. Bend it with water.
If it's in the glass, if it's in the glass, something like that.
Yeah, man. That's how Drake career gonna last long. He's just gonna adapt to different styles.
Yeah.
All right, and then last song with Buju. Who is it? Buju Banton, and I'm sorry, I don't want to butcher them, but all them names. But basically, it was a reggae hit with "Where You Come From."
Yeah,
that was cool.
That's gonna be what it is.
That was a cool track. That was a cool track.
Yeah. It was cool. I don't want no smoke with them. So it was a nice track. But overall, the Khaled album, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5, and then we got to get up out of here.
4 out of 5. Okay.
Well, I went 3.
I went at 3.5, slightly above. I wouldn't give it an 8. I get like a C+.
My only criticism, like I said, he gotta change his formula, man. He gotta get some.
Man,
he gotta bring some new artists.
If it ain't broke, why fix it? He still making money. I mean, I guess that's his motto. I think that's his mentality.
Guess what? We don't need the new artists. I'm gonna tell you right now. All he did was just found replacements. Her obviously is the new SZA. Lil Baby is the new Lil Wayne. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to have Ross on a track or 2. That's all it is. Lil Baby is the new Lil Wayne because Lil Baby was on 3 of them tracks. Got to have Ross on the track. That's all you need. That's the formula. And then Drake. And that's it.
You may have to find any new up and coming artist that got like a lot of buzz. That's about it. That's all he really needed to probably add. But
should have put Pooh Shiesty on it then.
Pooh Shiesty.
Right. Exactly. Pooh deserved to be on there. Thank you.
Oh, but A Boogie.
But I'm out of here.
A Boogie.
Hey Boogie, man, yeah. All right, bro.
Yeah, all right, man. This is MT signing off with me and my co-host.
Mr. Jones, aka Sam Jones, Mr. Come First because you gotta respect me. Peace.
Hey.